What's going on, everybody? So today's video, I got Rush back and we're going to be doing another battle. But if you want to find out what battle that is, please stay tuned and watch. So this is your first time coming across this beautiful bald-headed bastard and you like this type of content, someone who's sarcastically back and likes to have fun and really just does not take himself, this channel, nor this hobby too seriously. And every now and then I get Rush back, and Rush, we've done a lot of videos so far together.
Yeah.
So today's video is a battle between two oud fragrances, and this one is actually, does price really matter? Because we got Bond number 9, New York Oud against Hugo Boss Bottled Oud. Let's see which one is the better one, but let's just get this one started. Bond number 9, New York Oud was launched in 2011. Classification is probably some sort of oriental scent. Hugo Boss Bottled Oud was launched in 2015. Classification, probably the same thing, I'm not exactly sure. The top notes to New York Oud from Bond is plum, mandarin, and saffron, with the mid being patchouli, orris root, rose, and oud, and the base is vetiver, musk, and honey. When it comes to the Hugo Boss, the top notes are citruses and apple, with the mid being saffron, cloves, cinnamon, and olibanum, and the base is oud, sandalwood, and cypriol oil. What do you get out of the Bond? Have you smelled this one before?
No, this is my first time smelling this one.
Oh, okay. But you have smelled the Hugo Boss?
Yes.
Okay.
I pick up the plum, I pick up the rose.
Now these have been drying for the last 35, 40 minutes. Do you want the opening at all?
I'm almost scared to have the opening of this one, because this one's hard. This one actually smells like the opening of it.
Okay, I'll just get you the opening right now then. Okay.
I like that. I have to admit,
So
I like
that's the opening. Let's get the dry down as well for the Hugo Boss.
A lot of alcohol in the opening.
Okay. People say that's because it's Bond number 9.
Yeah. Oud, rose, plum. I like it.
Yeah, okay.
I have to admit, I like that. And this is one of them for...
This is the Hugo Boss bottled opening.
I like it too, actually.
And that's the dry down.
Though I do pick, there's one thing in here that would bother some, but it's not bothering me. It smells like, you can pick up, just ever so slightly pick up a bug spray.
Interesting.
A cord to it, but that doesn't bother me.
So when it comes to the New York Oud, this for me opens up with a lot of the plum and saffron, and it's really not so bad. The opening is, for oud, I love the opening. And then the dry down begins, and then it becomes like your typical rose and oud based scent. That's what it pretty much is. The base itself, or towards the end, I do get a little bit of the sweetness, which is going to be that honey, but I don't get honey itself. I just get a sweetness, but the rose and the oud are still there. When it comes to the Hugo Boss, this opens up with apple and spices. That opening is just phenomenal. Then the oud does come into play. The oud for this is really, it's designer mass appealing. It's certainly not like this one here, which is more of the traditional oud smelling. It's very smooth and very appealing. Occasions, when would you wear the Bond oud?
For me, this is dressing up.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a strong fragrance, so for me this would be, I'm going out. This is a going out fragrance for me.
And I would say night out, including work, but again, that would be like a higher position, not like someone who is mid or lower. Now when it comes to the Hugo Boss, when would you wear this one?
The Hugo Boss is like, it's like someone just added some oud to the Boss Bottled.
Exactly. I just didn't say that, but you definitely get that DNA from the original.
Yeah, you get the DNA of the original with oud added. It's like someone threw a log into the apple pie.
Yes, it's the cinnamon and the apple with oud.
But I like it. When would I wear this? This would be casual for me. It could be worn. It could be worn out. It could be worn with a tie. But for me, this would be more casual.
I would say work, night out, something semi-formal. The Bond itself comes across as more formal. Seasons, when would you say for both of these?
Fall, winter.
Okay, yes, absolutely. Longevity on the Bond was 8 hours. Projection was... Okay, this is where it gets weird, because the projection, I'm thinking it's moderate, but the wife, last night, when the wife came home, I'm probably sitting about 35 feet away from the door, and when she opens up the door, she's like, "What are you wearing?" So this clearly does pronounce. When it comes to Hugo Boss, it's 6 hours in longevity and projection is mild to moderate. Price tag, okay, so this is where it's make or break. Well, for me, it's a break, of course, but bond number 9 online, 50 ml is gonna be 105 to 115 USD, which is actually a really good deal.
Yeah.
And for the 100 is 180 USD. When it comes to Hugo Boss, $50 to $80 USD. So you're paying a little bit more when it comes to this one, as a lot of the other Hugo Bosses are a little bit more economical than what this one's going for. Wife's thoughts on this one? Well, I wasn't even gonna ask the wife on the bond, but she clearly doesn't like it if she was able to smell it from the entrance last night. And this, when it comes to Hugo Boss, she didn't mind it, but she didn't like it neither. Which one is the winner rush? The expensive bond or the designer Hugo Boss? The more inexpensive one.
Well, I like them both, but I'm gonna have to give. I would have to give the crown to the bond number 9.
And why is that?
It's more resinous. Seems to project more because I can smell it all the way over here.
I can smell something off the test strip.
It just seems the quality just seems to be just that much better on the bond number 9 than with the Hugo Boss. With the Hugo Boss, I'm basically just smelling someone through some cedar chips into the apple pie.
Okay.
It's the same DNA with just oud added.
So the winner is bond number 9, but my final take, my final words, when it comes to bond, the opening was actually quite enjoyable, and then it just became that traditional rose oud based scent. Wasn't for me. Economically, it's actually pretty good. My rating is gonna be 2.5 out of 5 just because of the price tag and the performance. What's your rating off that one?
On the bond number 9 out of 5, 4.5.
Okay, and my final take on Hugo Boss. I was really surprised by this one, and in a good way. I was not expecting to actually like this one, and I do. I don't love it, but it's something that I would probably get another decan of. Rating out of 5, 3.5.
3.5 also.
Okay, but the winner of this one is the bond number 9 New York Oud. Price does matter in this instance, just because, well, we got a diva himself. He likes to lavish shit. All right. So everybody, that's the video. Bond number 9 New York Oud wins. If you like this video, please give it a big thumbs up, share the video, subscribe if you haven't, hit that notification bell. You know what? I'm gonna see if I can start doing a little bit more bond reviews. I've been thinking about doing more as of late just because it's a brand that I've kind of neglected over my 6.5 years of doing this YouTube. So I wanna see if I can add a few more to my catalog. So, and from what I smelled, I like, but are they worth the price tag? No. So guys, I thank you for your time, take care, and we'll see you later. Thanks for watching.